morning, gardening friends. So I'm just stepping out here this Sunday morning, and I'm going to go get some mulch and mow some grass, but I'd rather be gardening. I did put my drip system back in. Let me clear the screen, it's kind of foggy from the heat. So I put my drip hose back in, which is basically just 2 broken hoses connected to my 3rd actual working hose. And I've got it, I cut holes in it. I'll show you the video where I made it. I stopped using it for a while, but I need it because the garden needs water, and I'm teaching early in the morning, and by the time I'm done it's already getting warm. So I've got this one, I hope you can see it. Let me clear the screen. So I've got that one dripping in there to this tomato, which is not doing so hot, but we're gonna keep hoping. And then there's a little hole there, and it snakes through the whole garden almost. I have a hard time reaching down there. And just a quick peek over here. This is the very end of the hose. It comes in, waters those cantaloupe, and then comes through here, down here, past the peppers. So as you can see, it doesn't go all the way down. It comes through here, and there's a big spot of it here that's really leaky, which is fine. And then it goes through here, and I've got a few holes punched in it there because it's feeding watering my squash in there. And it comes all the way through here, around the green beans, through the lima beans, and back around, and waters the cucumbers, and then finishes up in there. So it goes all the way around. So there are 2 cucumber plants on this side of the trellis, and then I believe 2 more on the other side. And I've already gotten 60 cucumbers. I've been picking them small to make pickles, so they're nice and firm, but they're actually coming across here. I have one that's come all the way down this fence, so they're starting to kind of go to that fence, and they're going all the way up to the top of the trellis. There are so many to pick every day. These are the Boston pickling ones, so yeah, they're not as delicious snacking in my opinion, but they make great pickles. So this is about the size that I'm harvesting them for pickles. That way they don't get too much water content, and they make a crunchier pickle. That one's growing upside down. You gotta be gentle when you're in there, because I broke off a leaf earlier. That one's on the other side. There's one. Perfect size. Let's go around to the other side. So yesterday I caught some really amazing bee action in here, and I will definitely share that. So it still looks white, but it's really firm. Great for pickling. There's a little one. Yeah, I know it's going to be a big little. I'm actually going to pick that. The more you pick, the more you get, so it stops focusing at its energy. And so this one I'll give another day. Probably to the end of today, that'll be a lot bigger. And so I was going to show you this other cucumber. It was actually like a volunteer, I guess, or I didn't mean to plant a cucumber over here. So I've gotten an insane amount of cucumbers for this. This is just the straight 8, and I've showed you this before. Oh my gosh, this squash is trying to climb up this. Whoa, Nelly. It's already all in there. Wow. Okay, so anyway, the cucumber, here's one hanging. Whoa. Okay, so it happens so fast every day. And I've lost a few because they went out this way and just got huge. So I feel like cucumbers are such a good analogy for humans in life, that if we could just slow down and focus on a few things at a time, we would be doing awesome. But we have to like reach out this way, and oh, I can also grow this way, and then our cucumbers aren't as good as they could be. You get mediocre cucumbers. So it's going this way, and it's all the way down there. We're gonna go look and see if there's any. But what has started happening since I've forgotten about some is the other ones are looking kind of weird. Like they get this, usually like a big bottom and a small neck. But there's the root, so you can see it's just one plant. So probably 50 cucumbers. I'll show you my drawer. I've been making pickles, I've been giving away cucumbers, and I've still got 2 full drawers. So I've just ordered more jars and pickling stuff. So I definitely could have gone by with just 1 cucumber plant this year. Just 1 would have been fine. So let's walk over here and take a look at the cantaloupe really quick, and then I gotta get back to mowing. I am all about that mulch and no weeds. When you're a control freak and you have weeds in your garden, it doesn't work. So if you're a control freak, mulch your garden. Heavy mulch. Preferably with cardboard underneath the mulch, and your weeds will come right out. And you'll be able to walk through your garden and just like, I don't know, it feels so good when there's not a lot of weeds. So I've got another cucumber growing up here. And then these are my cantaloupe melons. So let's look. So the first one that was ready, not ready, but the closest to looking like a cantaloupe is this one. So I've just got cardboard under it. And then this one is starting to turn. It's nice and big. There are, I believe, just 2 plants right here. Yes, 2 cantaloupes. And here's a little baby. Isn't she beautiful? Looks like there's another one right behind that one. So I find that cantaloupes and heavy things, it's just better to have a place for them to run. Trying to train something to do something like climb, I just haven't had success. I just let stuff do what it naturally does, especially because this is so heavy. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine trying to support that. Yeah, so you can see the base of this one plant right there. And I think there's one other one over there. So just a quick update on the pumpkins. That one's ready, and I'll show you. If you were watching the last video, I told you that this would curl and die. And there it is. So I need to harvest this one today. And that one as well. So, and these are just continuing to get huge. It's massive. And one last thing, I am watering this watermelon. I lost one, but I've still got one doing pretty good right there. And I just brought the end part of the hose down here. I'm gonna let that. Thank you for watching this little morning update on my cucumbers and cantaloupes. I am sweating to death and it's 8 a.m. So I'm gonna go out and finish getting some mulch, just get something done before I have to stay inside. And then we'll probably jump in the pool. And yeah, it's a good life. So thank you so much, and happy growing, happy summer, and try to stay happy, guys. Bye.